Hi, my name is Allie Ochoa, and I am an admission counselor here at Andrew College. I am also the program assistant for our volunteer program, Andrew Serves, on campus. And today I have with us Becca Johnson, who just graduated. Congratulations, Becca. And she was one of our sophomores this past year at Andrew Serves. So Becca, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Becca Johnson. I'm from Hawkinsville, Georgia, and while I was at Andrew, I was on the softball team, a tutor in the IWRC, and a SERVS member.
Yeah. Yay. We all love Becca. I feel like everywhere you go, you just make everyone smile, and I love that. Yes, Becca was one of our full scholarship earners, which requires you to have the 60 hours of a semester. So you graduated with beyond the 240, but 240 volunteer hours is the 240 volunteer hours is the minimum for full time. So congratulations on exceeding that for sure.
Thank you.
Okay, Becca. Well, I just have a couple of questions for you since you are now alumni and also have been very, very, very involved in SERVs. So let's go ahead and get started. Being in SERVs, I know we have tons of events both in fall and the spring. What are a couple, like maybe one or two of your most favorite events that we do throughout a year?
Well, one of my favorite events that we do in the fall is definitely the fall retreat, just because it allows the whole SERVS program to get together and everyone can meet, interact, and we do just like so many fun activities together, and it's just a good bonding experience. In the spring, the 20-mile walk is one of my favorites, just because it's a really good. We do it because there's so many veterans who commit suicide a day, and we walk for them, and I just think it's a really good thing that we do, and it's also fun, so that's why I like it.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, those two events, I love the fall retreat because I love all of our students bonding and really learning how to work together as a team. And the 22-mile walk, like you said, it brings a great message for awareness, and it was actually founded by someone from my class of SERVs, so it's very much a student-led thing, and I love that. So also, aside from our off-campus and on-campus activities, we also have our classroom studies, right? So you have your four leadership courses. So in the past 2 years, what would you say are like something that you've taken away from the classroom or something that you remember Mulaney doing in class that you just loved and you're just going to take away with you?
I would have to say that the biggest thing that I learned was that just because you're a leader, you still have your team. Your team is everything. So that really opened my eyes, because when I came into this, I just thought a leader it was a one-person thing, but without your team, you can't really be a leader. So, yeah. And I think that's a big thing that I'll take into the workforce, and it just really helped me.
Awesome. I'm so glad you were able to take something away. I'm sure there's more, but that's a good one for sure. Like you said earlier in your introduction, you're involved with a lot of stuff with Andrew College. You were softball, serves, tutor, etc., which, all of that really takes up a good chunk of time. How did you manage all of that?
Well, the sport that I played, we were really busy in the spring, so I tried to take advantage of everything that happened in the fall, whether it was during the week or whether it was on the weekend. I may have to sacrifice a couple weekends where couldn't go out and hang out with friends, but instead went and got the hours that I needed, because that way in the spring it wasn't mandatory to, like, oh my gosh, I have to get all these hours because I'm gonna not reach my max. So I just kind of, I don't know, I guess I'll prioritize what needed to be done.
Yeah, I think you were very smart in doing that. Most of our athletes do that with, whatever their off season is. That's when they really bulk up their hours so that when they're on season, they're not having to really worry as much about gaining those hours. So you did it a real smart way. Did you find it hard? I know you said like you went back and forth and did a lot more in the fall than the spring. You were really still active in the spring. Did you find it hard to gain your 60 hours a semester every semester?
No, not at all. I was involved with an agency, so I went to the elementary school, and I could go for the 5 days a week, and I could stay however long I wanted to. That was okay with my class schedule and my sports schedule. There was that. There was always some type of opportunity, whether it was from Mulaney or you giving out random hours for random things, or just the daily stuff that was already scheduled. So there was always an opportunity to get hours. It was just if you took it or not.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome. Well, thank you for that. I think that was all the questions that I had for you. Thank you so much for being a part of our program, and I'm so proud of you. And I know you're going to accomplish big things in the future, and I can't wait to keep up with you and keep up with all of your new accomplishments. Do you have anything like last minute words to add?
I guess to any upcoming freshman who is considering joining the service program, when I first joined, I was very skeptical about it. I didn't know if I actually wanted to do it. I didn't know if I'd have time. I didn't know. I don't know. I'm a shy person until I get comfortable around you. So I was like, that's a lot of new people that I have to meet. But once I did join it, it was the best decision I ever made. I was never bored at Andrew. I always had something to do. I made friends like that. And you're just around like great people, and you're involved with doing great things. So I highly recommend the service program.
Oh, I did not promote that. Thank you so much, Becca. You've been a true joy I know I just started this last year, but I know my year has been amazing because of your class and you. So thank you. And thank you for joining us and giving your words of wisdom and advice of Andrew Serves alumni now.
I
Um,
know.
all right. Well, thank you again. And we're going to sign off now.
All right.
All right. Thanks, Becca.
Bye.
Bye.